Here we have a set of Lindy Premium Hi-Fi headphones. Now these headphones are mainly used to be used in the studio environment, but can be used with your standard MP3 players, iPhones, Android phones and so on. So let's take a look at these in a bit more depth and start by looking at what's included inside the box. Okay, Lindy is a name that is pretty well known in the IT industry. So if you don't work in IT, you may not have heard of Lindy before. It's their website down there, www.lindy.com. They tend to make adapters, cables and so on for computer use, and I've always found their items to be very reliable. So I've used them several times in the past. You may have seen in a previous video a Lindy docking and cloning station, which is very popular and has worked perfectly, flawlessly to this day, and I've been very happy with that. So let's take a look at their premium hi-fi headphones here. Now these headphones, bear in mind, are mainly designed for studio use. So although you can use them with your MP3 player, your iPhone and other devices normally, you'll get the best out of them when they're used in a studio environment, plugged into your hi-fi, your amp or other such equipment. So nothing too special around the box, specifications and so on around the side and the back, and a few pictures. So let's go ahead and have a look inside. So we've got the case here. So it's a nice large size carry case. You've got the handle at the top, and if we just go into that, yeah, that is a nice case. You can see it's very well padded inside. So we've got the headphones here, very well padded, so they're quite well looked after in there. Nothing is going to be damaging them too much in there. So you've got a small Lindy leaflet in regards to the other products that they sell. We've got two spare ear pads. The actual headphones itself, you can see, have got some ear pads on them. So these are two spare, which is a nice touch. They're protein leather. They are very soft. It's very soft. That feels quite nice actually, but let's not get into that. I'll put them to one side. You've got the cable here. This is the only cable you receive and the only cable you actually need. So this end goes into the headphones. We'll have a look at that in just a moment. And here's your 1/2 inch adapter here with the 3.5 underneath. So obviously your 3.5 would connect to your MP3 players, and your 1/2 inch to the more high-end studio equipment. And we've got the headphones themselves, well padded. It's very soft again under here. I don't know whether you can see that in the actual camera, but that is very soft here. So it's well padded all the way around, extendable on both sides. Not too much to say about them. They're quite plain, which I prefer, to be honest. Just got the Lindy logo on each side. No other controls or features on the actual headphones themselves. Obviously, they've got the ear pads already installed. Very soft. So these are going to be very comfortable to wear, and I'll report back on that once I've used them a little bit. All you've got on these is at the bottom your two connectors for the actual cable to plug into. So, as so, and here's the other one. So plug them into there, and there's your headphones. So not too much to see. What I'll do now is I'll go away and I'll test these out on a few other bits and pieces. I've got a range of equipment going from iPhones, iPods, MP3 players, going up to amps and a hi-fi system. So I'll test these at all levels, and we'll come back and we'll see how well they perform. Okay, now I've been using these for the past, say, 2 days. Used them on a variety of equipment, testing the sound quality, and to be honest, for a budget brand, I am quite impressed. I mean, I've used several different headphones in the past, some more expensive, some less so. Bear in mind, these are £75 from Lindy, so head over to lindy.com to pick these over for £75. So if you're after a budget set of headphones, you really can't go wrong with these. Now, I've used these with my iPhone, my iPod and so on. The sound coming through is rich, it's bassy, so if you like a lot of bass in your music, you're going to get that through these headphones. I was really impressed. The volume, the level of volume on these headphones, if you put your volume up on your iPhone or your iPod and your other MP3 players, you can get to uncomfortable levels of volume. So if I turn the volume right up, it made them uncomfortable to listen to. So the volume is there. Now, just a quick word about how comfortable these are. As you can see, these are so soft. I've had these on for hours on end as I've been working, and they're as comfortable as they are when you first put them on. Really comfortable. I could wear these all day long and not be uncomfortable whatsoever. Now it's comfortable all the way around, so the actual top is also padded, as we saw earlier on. I didn't have to extend these out too far because they fit me fine as they were, but very comfortable, so we're very happy with that. Now, the cable itself is a copper-clad aluminium wire. Each end, both the headphone end and the jack end, are gold-plated, which is again increases the sensitivity and the quality of the audio coming through to the headphones. As we saw earlier on, you've got the 3.5mm plus the 6.3mm adapter to screw onto the end. Again, gold-plated. Now, the only downside to these was I thought in the upper mid-range was slightly off, but unless you've got a really trained ear, you're really not going to notice any of that. I mean, I've listened to tracks, very bassy tracks, some slower, loved up type tracks that don't have as much bass, and I was happy throughout. So don't let that put you off whatsoever. So if you're after a pair of budget headphones, you really can't afford to give these a miss. I was very, very impressed with both the comfort and the quality of these, and look nice as well, so that's a bonus. So head over to lindy.com to pick up a pair of these if that's what you're after, and really can't go wrong. Very impressed.